Welcome back to the channel and to another new episode of 5 Things You Might Not Know. This, as always, is the 101. This one is episode number 8, but as always, if you have missed any of the previous episodes, check them out in the series playlist, link on the screen. And here we go once again, this time episode number 8 of 5 Things You Might Not Know about WWE 2K18. So let's kick this one off with a small thing, but still a thing that you might not know nonetheless, featuring Cesaro. Now, as you likely know, this year Cesaro does feature his signature body tape, which also is now selectable in Create a Superstar. But what you might not know is what actually it says on the tape itself. So what you might not know is that if you look closely at the tape, it does in fact say WWE 2K. This follows suit to the Lesnar shorts last year, in that 2K have replaced a brand name with their own. Again, definitely a small thing, but still a thing that you might not know about this year's game. Next up with thing number 2 today, an alternative way to hit an OMG moment. So as we know, 2K have added the brand new and very cool carry system, which when used in certain positions can have some pretty awesome results. One use for it that you might not know though comes in the form of the ladder bridge OMG moment. That is right, using the system you can in fact use this to do the ladder bridge OMG moment. This is simply done by picking up your opponent, walking towards the ladder, and as you can see when close, the OMG moment can be triggered in this alternative way. Moving on, and another small thing but still a pretty cool thing, as we're now covering some additional and lesser known apron interactions. Now, unlike last year where apron interaction was minimal, 2K18 slightly improves this. Now of course there is the more known apron interaction like the Powerbomb from the carry position, but there is also some additional smaller and lesser known moves. These come in the form of running strikes, which yes, this year do interact with the ring apron. For example, if you go to hit a running dropkick or a running clothesline when your opponent is in the apron, these will now fully interact, which as you can see can create some smaller but still some pretty painful looking moments. With thing number 4 today, we have got yet another awesome touch that has been newly added to this year's game, which improves the realism of certain top rope dives, specifically ones that involve jumping off backwards. Now as you know, the default animation for climbing the turnbuckle looks like this, with an awkward and unrealistic turn at the top before you hit certain dives that involve jumping off backwards. However, the good news, and what you might not know, is that this has been improved in 2K18 with an alternative climbing animation. This is done by simply holding R1 on the PlayStation or RB on the Xbox whilst climbing the turnbuckle, which results in this alternative climb and positioning. From here, hit the moves as you normally would, only this time if you're going backwards with improved realism, which for moves like the Phoenix Splash or the inverted 450 is definitely an awesome touch. But last up today, more of a fun one, with this one involving the Shield Triple Powerbomb OMG moment. Now as covered already, yes, this awesome move is still in the game, but for the first time on the now current gen consoles, this awesome move can now be done through a table. That is right, this is doable in certain match types, for example a 3-on-3 tables match. All you've got to do is place the table in this position, and when ready, do the OMG moment as you normally would, which looks like this. Now admittedly, it is not the best connection, but still pretty awesome stuff nonetheless, and it is a pretty badass way to win a tables match. But with that one, that brings an end to another episode, which now takes the series total to 40. So let me know in the comments if any of today's featured 5 things were new for you. Plus, if you've enjoyed today's episode, which hopefully you have, then as always, a like rating would be awesome to see. Stay tuned to the channel for more new episodes coming very, very soon. And with that said, until next time, this has been 101, and I will see you all on the next one.